guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Attack on Titan. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching episode 10 of season 3 of Attack on Titan, and Rod Rice, dead at the hands of Historia, who has now announced herself to the people that she is the heir to the throne. She is Historia Rice, and she killed the Titan. Well, she got the final blow. It was a group effort, really it was. Eren, poor Eren. Like, when you literally have to, like, deck yourself in the face a couple times to, like, I don't know, not be sad. He has every right to be sad. He's got every right to be feeling his feelings. He's got every right to just want to give up. I totally get it. I understand. I don't blame him. And it breaks my heart that he's going through everything that he is, but he still finds a way to do it anyways. And that's the stubborn part that I love about Eren, is that he's stubborn, which is sometimes hard to deal with. But when it is, I'm not going to let this get in the way of accomplishing this, fantastic. They really came together and figured out how to kill a very large abnormal Titan in Rod Rice. Kenny is most likely going to inject himself with some Titan juice. If not, then Levi is going to stop him. I don't think Kenny necessarily wanted to be a Titan and be in control and take over, but I don't think that he wanted to be powerless anymore. And especially from where him and Levi are from, I can definitely imagine that, having any sort of agency and feeling like you have any sort of power to make a difference, make a change, take down the thing that has been hurting the people that you love and care about, or the people that are around you, it would be very hard to try to withstand that power and have it in front of you and not do anything with it. So I understand Kenny. And I don't know if that's even his motivation. He might actually just want power. He might just want to stomp the shit out of people. He might just want to, watch the world burn. Possible, but he'd have to eat somebody who has the power of the Titan in order to not be an abnormal. And Levi can just kill an abnormal. So I don't know where we go from there. Unless he gets injected with the armor one. I mean, does that make you a different abnormal and you still end up having to eat somebody? I don't really know how that works. Because we saw Grisha eat someone, we obviously saw Eren eat someone, and we saw Ymir eat someone and get the power of the Titan. But, does that mean that Reiner and Berthold also ate somebody, or were they given the juice and it just happened for them? I would like to think that they're all made the same way, but I don't know. There are two ways to skin a cat. Are there just not two ways to skin a cat? There's different ways to skin a cat. Stop skinning cats. Let's not even do that. But there's different ways to go about this, I think. I don't think it's necessarily one specific way. There might be one specific way to get it clean, and then there might be a different way to get it not clean. Which way that is, I don't know, because the ceremony of eating somebody seems not that great. And then I don't know about Reiner and Berthold. But we did see with Ymir. So, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not sure what to expect in this one, because I feel like we got a victory, which means we're going to get a devastating blow. Especially because it's episode 10, so we have 10, 11, 12. So we got 3 episodes before the end of the first half of season 3, and I'm sure it's going to end with a wedding and, a happily ever after for some people, and they're going to find a whole island that Titans can't get to, and just everyone's going to be so happy. And I don't know what they're going to do for the rest of the season, but no one else is going to die. Sure. Preparing myself for the worst is really what I'm doing. If I expect the worst, or if I live obliviously, I'm like, no, that didn't happen. That was all just a dream. It's fine. We're fine here. We're all fine. I don't think anybody's fine. I don't think anyone's all right. No one's all right. No one's okay. All right. With that being said, how exciting. Let's get into it.
Commander,
what are we building now?
We're good to go. Now, drop it!
Oh. A banner of a queen? Maybe?
Captain Levi!
What? You look like you're gonna shit yourself.
We found Kenny Ackerman! He's still alive!
So my question is like, do Kenny and Levi hate each other, or is it just a contentious relationship? Or like, I can't see Kenny being like emotionally like soothing to Levi and giving hugs and like giving him praise. They probably didn't like each other that much, and Levi doesn't know that they're related. Maybe that's a secret he could share before he doesn't give himself the Titan juice? Friends. Who are we referring to? Oh, God. Holy
So this is a
crap.
Titan. I guess they really do exist.
Oh, he's got the king's thing, the king's will.
Make him talk with your power and I'll shoot him after!
Oh, it won't work.
That I cannot do. I'm fairly certain that this man's part of the Ackerman clan, which means that his motivations for raising a blade at me are entirely his own.
Yep. Oh!
Uri!
Oh my God.
After all, he could have crushed me to death at any moment.
True.
Violence was all I had, and for the first time, it had failed me.
It would have blown a new hole in your pampered royal ass!
Jesus. Just jawing away, isn't he? What is going on here?
Considering the persecution that your family's been put through on my behalf, you have a right to hate me.
Okay, that's good to know.
Please, forgive me.
He was an omnipotent king, and he bowed down to a piece of trash like me.
That is interesting. It did feel genuine.
I asked if he had any use for my blade, and Uri nodded.
Seems like he was like fairly like old too. Does it age you?
Kuil, huh? Ah, well, if you mean Olympia, that woman's been sick for so long now that even her old regulars quit using her.
Sick. Or was it just because she was pregnant? No, that doesn't look good at all.
Damn, have you lost some weight?
Yeah,
You're like
a
a
little bit.
skeleton. Hey, Kuil.
She's dead.
Huh?
Oh,
And you?
Levi.
Are you alive?
Barely.
Me and your mother knew each other. It's nice to meet you. The only thing Kuhel left behind was an unsociable brat on the brink of death. I wasn't so heartless that I'd let the runt die, but
Good, I guess. Wouldn't expect him to.
there wasn't much I could teach the brat. Figured
Except
gripping
violence.
a knife was a good place to start.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I taught him everything he'd need to know to survive in the underground.
And become something else.
So you're with the MPs then, are you? Apologies. I bet I killed a fair few of your pals.
I bet you
And
did.
yet look at you now. The king convinced you to change your ways.
Seems like he's just about everything to you, eh, Sonis?
Because of that, I'll do anything he needs me to.
Sonis,
Are you any different? Why did you choose to serve the king?
He didn't kill me.
In our world, the one on top is whoever can prove that they're the strongest.
Jesus, Levi.
All you need is power.
What a rough life.
Funny how you're a monster, yet you still can't beat disease and old age. Seeing you die will be a letdown.
How old is he?
This power will soon pass to Rod's children, and I will live on inside of their memories.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Very confusing.
On the day that we first met, something turned us from mortal enemies to friends.
Interesting, yeah.
What was it?
Respect?
If you hadn't squeezed me in that stupidly big hand of yours, I'd have stuffed your skull full of shit for sure. You had to
So
really wear me out
harsh.
before I'd be your friend.
It's not a lie.
Even so, I believe in the miracle that happened between us.
Okay, so Yuri seems like a very good dude.
Only took a glance for me to know he wasn't gone.
Yeah. Look at those
Rod's
eyes.
daughter preached to anyone who'd listen. His words from her mouth. Now they find the time to talk about such useless shit.
So, like, when they're Titans, can they not control it?
Would anyone feel that way if they just had that power? What about me?
Yeah, I wonder what it would do to him.
Not a fan of the name, but I've also been called Kenny the Ripper. That's because I've slit so many MP throats like yours that I got bored of it. And as of today, it looks like I'm gonna be the captain of this new anti-personnel control squad. Nice to meet you. Huh?
You guys okay?
So yeah,
It doesn't matter. We've given up on fighting the Titans. Instead, we'll fight each other over what little land we have left.
Oh boy.
I didn't really ask for this squad because I want to fight the Scouts. No, that was just a little pretext I thought up. Something to make
Okay.
those jackasses on the council nod their heads. So, why are we here? I'll tell you why.
To help him get
It's
the power
all
of the
for
Titan,
a
apparently.
grand dream. That godlike power. Whoever gets their hands on it suddenly becomes compassionate. Would it be the same for a bastard like me?
Wow, he really wants it to change him for the better. Not even for the power.
Could trash like me ever be able to see this world in the same light you did?
Huh. Valid question.
Kenny.
Blood relative. Yes. Of course they are.
There's nothing that can save you now.
I am curious what would happen. Like, what happens if an Ackerman
Swipe
gets the
this
shot?
sucker out of Rod's bag, back in the cave. Seems if I just stick myself, I'll turn into a big, strong Titan.
You don't know that,
One of the dumb ones.
Levi?
You had the time and strength to inject yourself before I got here if you wanted.
He probably wanted to talk to him first.
I guess I'm just scared.
Or that's that
If I
too.
don't inject it right, then I might turn out the same as Rod. All messed up like.
Yeah. I don't think you're supposed to drink it.
For some it's drinking. For some it's women. For some even religion. Dreams. Children. Power. All of us had to spend our lives drunk on something. Else we'd have no cause to keep pushing on. Everyone was a slave to something. Even him.
I kind of just want him to do the shot already. Because maybe him being an Ackerman might, like, change it a little bit.
Who are you? What were you to my mom?
I'm just her brother.
Yeah. It's your uncle.
Why did you leave me?
Didn't need him anymore.
Because I just wasn't cut out to be somebody's dad.
Maybe you should have just tried being his uncle. Was it too late?
Kenny.
That's sad. That's sad for Levi. I'm glad he got a little bit of the truth just before, but that's so sad. Look at you, girl.
Did that girl really bring down a Titan bigger than the wall?
Show did.
Long live the true ruler of the walls!
Oh, cold chill.
You need to let me be the one to deal the killing blow to the Titan, because then we'll have a story the people can get behind.
That's exactly right. Yep.
Come on, it was just a joke.
What?
All right, Mikasa?
After you've smacked him, you should tell him this. I dare you to hit me back.
Real helpful.
Huh.
If I can't even do this, then how can I call myself a queen?
What?
That's the
What are we talking
spirit.
about?
Pound that runt.
Are we talking about Levi? Really? Mikasa.
If you have a problem...
Oh, he giggled.
Thanks, you guys. I needed that.
He really, really did. I think I needed to hear him giggle. Oh! Oh! Reiner!
Reiner!
Wake up! What happened? Oh, hi, guys. I missed them. Oh, God.
I won. Which means that we'll wait to rescue Annie. Retrieving the coordinate is our priority.
They found the Beast Titan.
And if we wait right here, well, it'll come to us on its own.
Baby, I don't know who you are, but... Damn. Damn it. What is it with anime that makes me just kind of go, Anyway, let's talk about it. Okay, well, F, I wanted to see Kenny change. The fact that Uri, like, bowed down and was, like, showing Kenny respect, I don't know if, like, it ages them, because Rod didn't look, like, incredibly old, and him and his brother looked to be around the same age, so maybe having the power of the Titan really ages the body. And I'm trying to think, because okay, maybe having the coordinate ages the body? Grisha didn't look that old. And Ymir didn't look old, and she was a Titan for a really long time before she became human again. Maybe it's the amount of power really is the issue. I was like, what is Krista gonna do? What is she, what are they trying to talk her out of? And I was like, really? You want to hit Levi? That chuckle that came out of him. He didn't even flinch, and he's like, I needed that. Okay. I'm happy we got backstory on Levi. Like, obviously, like, we've known more than that he has up to this point. Learning his name, learning who Kenny was to him, and Kenny saying, like, I wasn't fit to be a father. You didn't need to be. You could have just been an uncle. Because that's, like, really interesting, because me and my husband were having the conversation about John Cena and how he's so good with kids, but he doesn't want kids, and how, like, my husband's great with kids and we don't want kids, and, like, we're incredible aunts and uncles, and, like, I would say John Cena is, like, an amazing uncle to, like, you know, kids he doesn't even know. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you could still be an amazing uncle and not think that you need to be a father. I think that's Kenny kind of more protecting himself from being hurt or failing Levi in some way, shape, or form. I really wanted to see him transform. Not necessarily. So here's the thing. I don't want to test the Titan power out on Levi or Mikasa, but if it's being tested out on Kenny, I'm not as emotionally invested in Kenny as I am Levi and Mikasa. So, like, I want to see an Ackerman Hulk out. I really, really do. But now there's only 2 that we know of. The other ones fled and they were persecuted. There might be more around that we don't know about. I don't know how we find them, other than we're like, okay, let's try to make everyone forget. Does anyone remember? You're an Ackerman. This way. I don't want to do that either, nor do I think that would work, and I don't want to erase anybody else's memories. Okay, so Historia / Krista is queen. She looked great. She looked like a queen. That was amazing. And she's right. There needed to be a story. They needed to visually see this thing happen so they could believe in her. And I like the line of thinking, because she did save humanity. You know, she sacrificed her own father to make that happen. And she's not a Titan, so she's not going to try to fall to the king's will and not do what needs to be done, which is protect humanity. Now, here's the thing. Protecting humanity doesn't necessarily mean killing all the Titans, but, I don't know, brokering a deal with the Titans? You know, because with with sexy Specs McGee coming out of the Beast Titan there. Between the show and Freerin, I'm losing my damn mind. These anime characters have no right being this freaking hot. And then I got to see my baby. I got to see Reiner. He got his ass handed to him by the Beast Titan. I don't know where they were. Were they at Shiganshina? Like, do they know where to look in the basement for the info? Is that Grisha's, like, brother? Cousin? Uncle? I don't know. Illegitimate child? I have no idea. I for some reason want it linked to Grisha because I feel like Grisha is the link. He is the key to, like, the outside world or to the Titans, because he was the one that was in the interior being human, but still, like, kind of was, like, on a mission. And it seemed like Yuri was great, and he was, like, preaching about peace, and it seemed like Frida was preaching about peace. The king's will, I think, is the thing getting in the way. Well, but seeing Levi starving as a child, and, like, I'm not saying that, like, if you're starving when you're a kid, that stunts your growth, but he missed a lot of the opportunities to grow during all those formative years that his, mother is, like, sick and he's starving. And I don't want to say he was starving for years, but, like, I highly doubt that, like, he's had medical care, like, and he probably he didn't have the best food. They're underground, so he's not even getting any, like, sunlight, Rickets is a thing because of lack of vitamin D. And if you're also, malnutritioned, then, like, oh, man, I adore Levi. Favorite character of the entire show. And then I got to see my baby. I got to see Reiner, which I think it's been long enough that, like, my shock and awe and irritation about their true identities and what they started, it's allowed me to really rest on it and deal with it and kind of forgive them because they were children, and I don't know yet why they were sent there. I don't know why they did what they did, and I don't know what if they did it because they were told to, if they did it because they were raised for that, like Annie, and now the Beast Titan wants Annie as well. So, we're headed back to Trost, I think, or wherever they're keeping her. It'd be very, very smart to move her. But, they did say, they were like, oh, Annie is in such and such place being tortured and blah, blah, blah. So I don't know if they're going to take that to heart and go to the wrong place, which I'd say is fine, but it's not. Like, I don't want more innocent people to die. Still trying to figure out, here's also the thing with the Ackermans. I don't know if they'd even be able to hurt an Ackerman. Like, if they're not susceptible to the power, to the memory wipe, like, Rod probably could have killed Kenny, but, like, the fact that Yuri didn't, like, maybe he can't. I don't know. Maybe that's why, like, Historia couldn't punch Levi that hard. That, and she's terrified. Because, like, of all people that you're going to throw a punch at, Levi's the scariest besides Mikasa. I'd say, obviously they're both Ackermans, so they are on par with each other, but it's... I'm just trying to figure that out. Like, why did he want to become friends with Kenny? Because Kenny is completely untrustworthy, had motivations of his own to take the power to see if it would work on him, which I am also curious what happens if an Ackerman gets the Titan juice. Oh, guys, this show's amazing. Oh my God. I'm sorry. All I'm thinking about is the Beast Titan's abs. But guys, if you're interested in watching the full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon in a watch-along format. You do need your own copy, but remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. How did you feel about this and learning more about Levi? Because I already love and adore Levi, and knowing more about him makes me love and adore him more. But it makes me really sad that he, like, discovered he still had family right when his family died. I don't know what that's going to make him feel for Mikasa, because Mikasa is just like, runt, brat, can't wait to punch you in the face, you know? So, I mean, the only technical family member you have left is your cousin who kind of hates your guts. That's not great. But, you know, he's also like really has to push Aaron a lot. And, you know, as somebody like Mikasa who has pledged to protect Aaron, you know, of course she wouldn't like Levi that much. But I don't know if it's going to matter to him or matter to her that they're family. I mean, probably not. But guys, I'm so curious as to how this half of the season's going to end. And now I'm even more curious about that end credit scene. I'm excited. So guys, come back here for the next one. I'll probably make more noises and I'll probably look at more hot anime guys and just be like, yum. So guys, come back here for that. If you want to see more of it. Okay, bye.